Hey, everybody. We are fixing to go live with Russell the Hammer Longhammer. Is that how you say his name? I think it's like German, and I'm probably saying it wrong. How are y'all doing today? I hope everybody's doing good. Hey! Okay, we're gonna add you. It's gonna work this time. Says it's adding you. There you are.
Hey,
Hey, what's up, Russell? How you doing?
our man here come
Hey,
through. Our man here come through. I'm getting ready to go to
what's up,
physical
Edward?
therapy.
You rock.
Please.
You know I love you, Ed.
Uh,
I can't wait till
I
Chronica.
know.
we're gonna plug his phone in because it's
I
low, okay?
I don't
Okay.
You got something you can plug it in?
yeah. I got my cord's outside and
I
it's
got
like
one here. What kind of phone you
is
got?
she's got an LG, doesn't she?
Yeah,
All
my
right.
wife does.
Yeah, and it takes an LG. Hey, what's up? How
Hey,
y'all
Edward,
doing?
tell us about Chronica.
Veronica. Well, it's the biggest party of the year. And if you don't
Heck
get
yeah.
there, you can't get back here.
I will be, COCW is going to be there, definitely. I will be
Yeah,
there. Jody will be there. We're all going to represent.
that's pretty awesome because
We got to come see our family man, Edward. I mean, come on.
Tell her I need a COCW shirt.
Hi, Gina. Hi, Karen. Hi, Farah. We have one. It's the Free the Weed shirt that you got on.
no.
Not the one you got on now, but the one you had on the other day.
Okay.
Let me see which one that is.
All I gotta do is plug it in.
Hey,
Go to your
Shauna.
phone. No, just hurry up and do this.
Yeah, I gotta go outside and do it. Get mine. This is not.
I'll just hold your phone. Go ahead and get it.
Go yeah. I got that.
Hey.
Really lit.
Hey, Lisa. What's up, girl? How you feeling, Richard? I know you're getting shocked today, aren't you?
Yeah, it's been shocking me, and I'm going to go to the hospital in the next 12 hours to 24 hours. That way they can't send me back, you know?
Right.
And because I'm doing this, I don't need the $90. Tell the people, thank you so much. And I don't want to start off on a bad thing. Um, the uh, the reason that I didn't that I wanted to do this is because the cannabis, I wouldn't refuse my pacemaker for cannabis.
Okay.
Okay. I
Yeah.
didn't
Oh,
test positive for
wait a
cannabis.
minute. First, before you get into that, let me go ahead and say,
You
yes,
answered
we
it.
are having this phone call because I messed up a couple things yesterday. You know how when you hear things from one person to another, they get messed up? Well, we wanted to make sure that we were clear on exactly what happened.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to ask him over here so that he could tell the story himself. That way it's 100% truthful and it's not from somebody else.
Right.
So
Because
go ahead
I'm
and
I'm very honored to be part of the family now, guys. And I want to make sure that everything I do is legit and that nobody can throw shade at me. Because
exactly.
honestly,
We want to make sure everything's
I have a really
100%.
I have a good story to tell. So go ahead. You ask the questions and I'll answer. That way I'm
Okay,
not rambling.
that works. So tell us about the cannabis. I was wrong about that, right? I said that they denied you for cannabis,
No, you were
and it
actually
wasn't this
right.
time.
It wasn't this time, but you were actually
Okay.
right. When I broke my back in 2000, my employer took excellent care of me until about 2005, and I just left from all the harassment. You know, you remember the what I told you Saturday about the pain pills.
Right.
Well, in 2011, my employer was still paying for all my medical. Right there, bro. And they sent me to a doctor, and they prescribed me Marinol. Give me that bottle. There it is. They prescribed me Marinol. Okay.
Okay.
For pain instead of the Valium that I was on. Hey man, I heard it was done wonders. Okay, 2 months later, I went in to get my medicine, And they said, "Oh, you got to take a drug test." And I said, "Okay." I tested positive for marijuana and I wasn't smoking. I tested positive for this. And the state of Texas workers' comp said, "You're out, man. No THC. You're out." So from 2011 until 2000, or right now, I've had to pay everything out of my pocket, Candace.
See, that's bullshit because they gave you that prescription to almost like catch you up. Like,
how they
yeah,
do it.
it's federally illegal, so they can literally say, "Oh, well, you got that in your system." I don't know how that would work, but that's messed up that they would give you that and then they turn you away because you got THC in your system. Of course, you're gonna have THC in your system. That
But
makes no sense.
they couldn't get rid of me any other way. It's, I mean, they tried. They sent me to one doctor. They sent me to one doctor, and he said I was faking. Candace, it was on camera.
I've been told that many times. Doctors love to do that.
Well, then
That's
they
how they
said,
get you to leave because they make you feel like you're crazy. Yeah.
when they saw that I was a little bit too crazy for them, they just kept prescribing me more and more medications, right? But now that
Right.
I'm off of it, especially using cannabis, you would think that I committed a felony or tried to commit murder.
Yeah, they shun you. They treat you like you're less than nothing if you come up with THC in your system. And I've been through this because when I had to go to my pain management, they like, "Oh no, you got THC in your system. We won't see you for another 30 days till you got that out."
And you know something? I used to get it out by using B12.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of ways to go around the little P test.
We can talk about that one later, but still,
Yeah, there
thanks
you
for
go.
thanks for letting me there. You don't understand. It's too dark. It's too light behind me. We got to turn it like this.
Oh,
Okay.
There you go. We can see y'all now.
Now you can see us.
I
Okay?
know. I hate that.
All right. You know me. I'm losing my mind here.
Hey Jody, you're good. So go on and tell the rest. You got kicked off your insurance and you started having to pay everything out of your own pocket.
And at first, I was pretty thrifty. I was doing pretty good, but when I had more and more surgeries, and then when with the heart and everything, the heart's contributed to all this, all the pain medication.
Right.
So those doctors are different doctors, and honestly, they're not making money off me anymore, so they don't want me there anymore. That's what.
Oh no, we lost connection. Let's see if we can get him back. It's real choppy on your phone, Shauna. Yeah. He's froze right now. I think his battery may have died. But I know he told me that he got turned away for the Marinol being in his system. His insurance dropped him because his insurance was through the airlines that he was with. All that they prescribed, they literally dropped him. And so that's the time that he got pushed away for the cannabis. And so he owes a lot of money for what he's doing is going to the doctor today. And they are going to see him, and it's not going to cost him anything from what I understand. So he said, "Thank you very much, Stashbox. He loves you very much, and he's very grateful. And we are too. Thank you for caring so much." But he is denying that right now because he is not going to go that route because that doctor dropped him. So he can't go back to that doctor now. And he dropped him because he couldn't give him any more money because he's owed so much because they cut him from his insurance for the marijuana. And so now he had to pay for everything and he's gotten in debt doing that. Everything's been coming out. I know that Marinol costs like $400 or $500. He don't have insurance. He's paying for that out of his own damn pocket. So that's why the doctors pulled him away because he wouldn't pay $90. And he's definitely going to the hospital right now here soon and going to get checked out because his battery level wasn't low enough is what they said. It had to be like 2 or 3 more points lower. And so He's going to go to the ER today, or not ER, but another place. But we just wanted to confirm that for y'all because you know me. I want to be 100% truthful with y'all. I don't have nothing to hide. I tell you like it is. And so if I mess up, I want to tell you. And so yesterday I had said that they had kicked him not only for the not having the $90, but also because the cannabis, because I misunderstood when he was saying that. And so from the other part. Good, you're back. Okay, I'm going to add you again.
Hey guys,
Hey,
I think we're just a little too baked.
right? Something's going on. So
Yeah,
you were at,
you were saying my medication.
oh, sorry. Go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I don't know. I don't even know what we were saying.
Okay, well, I was explaining that I was wrong and that I said that yesterday, and I got the two mixed up where it wasn't this time that they turned you away for cannabis, it was the last. And how I had told them
Which
that
one?
you got dropped from your insurance because of the cannabis in your system that they put there by giving you the medication. And then I told them
Right.
that you're in a lot of debt right now because of the fact that you've had to pay for all of your medical bills, and the fact that the Marinol costs like almost $400 or $500 a bottle, right? From what I
What
understand.
when you're in the donut hole, it's 661, and when you're not, it's 441. Yeah. I mean, I got these numbers in my head because I got to do it every month. You never know what's going to happen. I
Right.
mean, it's real frustrating, and then it hurts my heart, and you get real upset, and you fight with.
No, no. Did we lose you again? Yeah, you're
Whenever
back.
anybody
Okay.
whenever anybody says anything, it cuts me off.
Oh, okay. Every time somebody comments, it cuts you off. You're
Yeah,
good.
I'm
Just keep
sorry.
talking.
What are we talking about?
We were talking about, okay, you're so far in debt right now because of the fact that you've been paying for all your medical bills and all that stuff. And so right now, that's why they're turning you away. Even
Yeah,
though,
after
even
they
though
cut me off,
your heart thing is shocking you and the battery is
yeah, I
low,
did.
right?
And a lot of people have seen that. I mean, I went and I don't know if we were talking about that. And I went in August and it was at 0.07. And by law, when it's below 5%, they're supposed to change it. But what they said, I'm an exception because I'm not 55 and I'm on Social Security disability, not regular Social Security. And that's the politicians, Candace. That's the asshole politicians.
That is not right.
Nobody knows this. They're like, hey, man, you got Medicare. No, man, I do got Medicare, but you know what? The medication and in order to do legal medical marijuana, it's outrageous.
Right.
It has completely bankrupted me, and I can't explain how hard it is when you went to college and you did everything that the doctors told you. When I broke my back, I'm pretty educated, and now all the pain pills, my memory is just jacked. I'll be talking to you, and all of a sudden, that's why I asked you just to ask me the questions because it's better, and
Right.
I'm more professional. And honestly, I got a friend, Annie,
So what, what,
and I watched her story on Sunday. My God,
yeah, she has a great story.
it touched me. Oh man, I was in tears.
Yeah.
And you know what? I got the same story, and I'm not trying to be. I'm not. I'm tired of crying. I don't want anybody's. What am I trying to say? I don't want sympathy. I want to fight.
Right. You want to change
I do. I
things.
want to fight.
You want to get change
Yeah.
going, but you want people to be aware of what's going on and what people are going through at that time. This is horrible. And if more people knew that it happened, maybe more people would stand up and say, no, this isn't right. And I know each and every one of us can probably think back on some family member that was on all these medications and addicted, and it changed them. And man, if they could have only had cannabis, maybe it would have helped. And so they
Yeah.
need to hear your story. They need, like, your heart monitor. What exactly is going on with that right now?
Okay. There's a built-in battery. I mean, it's a built-in device. Okay. And when it gets below 5%, it starts shocking you. Okay.
Okay.
And that's a sign that it has to be replaced. Well,
Right.
it was at 5% December 15th of 2017. I had to go by ambulance to Baylor because I was having a heart attack. And what it was, what they told me, you're not having a heart attack. Pisses me off so bad because I'm the one having it.
Right. Yeah,
And they're telling
I
me you're
know.
not having
For instance, I know they do this a lot because it's been done to me twice. My body was fighting off hepatitis C, and the doctors told me I was crazy. There was nothing wrong with me, and I was throwing up everything. And it turned out I'm only 10, like 15%. It's even showing. It's almost like it's gone. But my body was fighting it off at that time, and they told me I was crazy. There was nothing wrong with me. I was bulimic. And then another time when I had this pinched nerve in my back, they told me it was tennis elbow. So I go back in after it didn't get better, and they said I wanted pain pills. And I'm like, motherfucker. And so I had to go to another doctor, get an MRI to find out I got 2 slip discs in my back and 3 pinched nerves. And that's why I'm hurting.
How much did that MRI cost you? I mean, I
Well,
got to pay 275.
luckily I have good insurance, but
I used to. I mean,
it's a lot.
me, I had to go on my wife's insurance, and she gets mad when I talk about it. But honestly, I had to go on my wife's insurance because when I got disabled, I didn't ask to be put on disability. Doctor, the doctor that did this to me on Tuesday, he, when I was in the hospital, he filled out all the paperwork, and when I got out, I noticed my bank account had a large amount of money in it. And I was like, what is going on? I never met anybody. These lawyers in Boston got me on disability like that. And then they took the money that they give you. They give you so much money back. And I'd filed for disability before and they laugh at you. I mean, I filed
It
3
is hard
times.
to get disability. It's like 5 times you
Yeah,
got to try to get disability.
I didn't want to be on disability. I got an
Yeah, they
education.
told my son and my husband both that they both should go to disability, and they both work and walk just fine now today.
And you know something? A lot of people give me shit for my, what is it, the handicap sticker in my car. Man, it hurts to walk
Well,
sometimes,
yeah, you
especially when
got
my pacemaker.
issues. What? That's stupid. Tell them just to go fucking dig a hole. Sorry
But
for
you know
telling
what?
you.
That's why you're actually, that's why we're doing this, Candy. I mean, I can, I want people to know the real Russell Langhammer, but I want them to hear my story too, you know, and I'm not going to get dramatic anymore. I'm not going to start pulling a fit. When I was so upset when that doctor was playing those games, man, because every time I walk in there, hey, Hammer, they loved me. I'm sorry. They loved me because they were making a lot of money off of me. And I know that now, and it
They were
hurts my
using your
feelings.
picture
Is that wrong to say?
for a billboard.
They used my picture in 2011. I had a guy that I worked in the bodybuilding field with. He ran into me on Facebook and he says, hey, man, you know, we need to make a video, but I can't believe you got a pacemaker. And I'm like, okay. They filmed me working out and they said, this guy has a 25% effraction rating in his heart. And look at him. He's still in shape. And then 24-hour got in on it. I did. It's on my Facebook page. I'm going like, and showing my muscle,
Right.
showing my pacemaker. And then behind me it says it's 24 hour the way we make you feel. But that's how I got involved with that.
Right.
And he used my picture, let's see, twice. Not just him, but his business, Texas Cardio, whatever. They used it on the American Heart Association and then the American Heart Association on Facebook.
Right. So they were making money off you at that time, and
Yeah.
that's what you mean by that. Yeah.
I thought they I thought they loved me, Candy. I thought they loved me because he saved my life. And when I was looking at him in the room the other day and he wouldn't look me in the eye and he told me, you know, he told me a lot of things. And I don't want to say a whole lot on public because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people wanting to do legal action. That's not my point right
Right.
now.
You
My
don't need
point
to
is
talk
getting a new
about
pacemaker.
names or anything like that right now. This is just about you, Russell.
Yeah, well,
Because
Russell wants to
there may
get
be pending lawsuits in the future, so we don't want to give away names and stuff.
one of the reasons that my memory is so bad is a there's a lawsuit against the NCAA, and everybody knows I was a football player, and I'm in the beginning stages, forgetting a lot of shit.
Yeah, well,
I guess it comes with age too, but
didn't they find out that
I don't want.
football causes some of that sometimes when you get hit in the head like that all the time?
But they're going to take my brain when I die to Boston University, not Boston College, Boston University, and they're going to this old football player named Junior Seau. He was really good, and he killed himself because of the concussions and stuff. And it's a real disease. People don't realize it. I mean, so that when I told him when I die, you can take my brain, and they promised they would. I'm supposed to fill out the paperwork after my pacemaker.
Right.
But that's why I say, bear with me. I don't want to tell any fairy tales. I
Right.
don't want to tell any
We want to be
lies.
100% truthful. And so what are your plans for today? What are you're going to the hospital, right? We don't got to
Yeah,
name the
I
hospital, but
don't want to go to the hospital right now because I'm afraid they're going to turn me away again. I don't
that is
understand this,
bullshit.
but
Y'all, this is bullshit. Us as Americans should be able to have no problem going into the doctor and telling them what's wrong and not feeling like a piece of shit.
yeah, but the first thing they see when they pull up my file, Russell Langhammer's file is at every hospital in the Metroplex because I've had a lot of heart problems. And when they look at my file, they look at all the opiate use and all the benzo use.
But they prescribe it to you.
Exactly. Then they look at the THC in the marijuana, and they're like, "Oh, you smoke weed?" I'm like, "No, no, no, no.
But
I take Marinol."
but they prescribe it to you.
Then they start giving it to me twice a day,
They get you addicted.
and
They give
I'm
you
not
all
gonna.
these
I'm
pills.
not gonna.
They prescribe them to you.
Mhm.
Then they make you feel like a drug addict and turn your ass away after
Yeah,
they've made all the money they can off you.
yeah. And you know something? Uh, they told me when I first broke my back, and you're not going to get addicted to these. You won't get addicted to this. I swear they told me that.
Yeah, they did in the beginning. They said it was like candy. They were giving it to everybody. That's why my mom was addicted to so many pills. I believe that
Well,
pharmaceutical companies killed my mom.
the uh, the CBD helps me a lot. It's got me off a lot of medications.
Yeah,
You
shout
know it?
out to Zach and Josh Miller too, y'all.
Jack and Josh. Yeah. Hey, you did that with me the other day, and I mean,
Well, so your plan though, your
it
plan, I know
works.
you're scared, but your plan is to go to the hospital after a little while, right? And you're going to be able to get taken care of.
I'm gonna I'm gonna wait 12 to 24 hours, and if it continues to shock me the way it has, I don't think I'll have any problem. I don't think they're going to, guys. It's just it's something that I've been turned away too many times. I'm sick of playing these games, man. I'm sick. I'm sick of it.
Right.
And all these games could have been avoided if they hadn't kicked me out. Everything could have been avoided, Candace, if they hadn't kicked me out of the workers' comp program
Yeah.
because they promised me I'd be taken care of for life.
Right. Right. It's almost like
And
they made a
we were
promise to
talking about
you and then they
PTSD.
put you on Marinol and just so that they could say, "Oh, well, you got weed in your system and you need to go."
When I got it very emotional after the doctor started playing his games, they called the cops. And that's when I was like, holy shit, they're going to say, oh, he's got THC in his system. He's loco.
Can't do it.
He's crazy. Well, they will though, Eddie.
Yeah, I know they will, but they
Oh yeah, well,
totally illegal against the headline.
Honestly, I just want to fight them now. I really don't care if I get money. I don't care if I just want to
no,
fight these.
they
I want to
need to
expose
be
these people.
exposed. They need to be exposed for what they're doing. It's not just you, it's many people they're doing this to. And all these people need to
Yeah,
come out and talk about it because people just think, oh, well, you know what? I'm crazy. The doctor said I was crazy, so I must be crazy. Damn straight, you ain't
I'm
crazy.
not
You know
crazy.
what the hell's going on with you?
Yeah, I know. But you know what? I get so emotional that people do think I'm crazy. And
But
it's
you're
against it's in
not.
my worst. I shouldn't be doing
You're
that.
not
And
crazy.
what I've learned from you,
It's cutting in and out a little bit. I don't know what's going on, Russell. Hey, Nick, what's up? Nice to see you. Free the fucking weed, Shauna. Oh, I cussed again. Sorry, y'all. Okay, wait. He might be coming back.
Here, man.
Russell, are you there? Sorry, y'all. We're having technical difficulties. Yes, but from what I understand, his plan is to go to the hospital, like he said, after a few hours and go in there, and they're going to have to see him because his battery's going to be. He said, "Thank you very much to Stashbox. That was the best. Made him feel so good that they would offer to do that, but he said not at this time. He said it wouldn't him because he's going to go to this other place that ain't going to cost anything, so he don't want to take the money. But he said thank you very much, and I think that's it. This stuff is going on all over the world right now. If you are a cannabis user and something is wrong with you and you go to the doctor and you're tested positive for cannabis, they will look at you like you're some freaking drug addict and they will not help you until you do not have THC in your system. And so, this is another thing that we're fighting against, y'all. They're getting dropped. You're getting dropped from your insurance if you're coming up positive with it. I mean, what the heck? This is America. They shouldn't even have the right to fucking test for that. There's something wrong with you. You're going to the doctor. You got insurance. They need to fix it. That's their freaking job. They're doctors. They go to the damn college to learn how to do what they do. And they make a hell of a lot of money doing it. And they should treat the patients with respect. They're the ones that got them addicted to this. And they're the ones that caused them to go and put a damn needle in their arm for heroin because they took them off the pain pills after getting them addicted to it. And so right now they're trying to make everything hush hush and make people like Russell look crazy or think he's crazy so that he won't speak out about it. But we all know this stuff goes on. I know I've had it happen. I know several of my friends that have had it happen going to the doctors where, I mean, what in the damn Constitution does it say if you have marijuana in your system, you can't get treated for a heart attack or whatever? And I know he didn't necessarily get that said to him, but I have been told that I can't have surgery on my back unless I'm clear of nicotine and cannabis. So I know it happens. I can't, I have to quit smoking both things before they'll even touch my back. So that's, I know that they do tell you that. What time? Texas time. Oh, you're talking to Shauna? So, I think he might be back in here. I could try to bring him back on. Let me see. Russell? Maybe not. I think his phone was dying, y'all. But, I mean, y'all got the gist of it. This is something else that needs to be worked on. We need to shine light on this. This isn't right. This is happening to everybody. This is our veterans, a lot of stories of our veterans saying that the VA turns them away because they trying to help themselves with cannabis instead of taking all those dang pills. I mean, come on. It's proven to help. It's bullshit. So let's start thinking about how to fix this. If you have a story like that, y'all start talking about it. Tell people what's going on. Don't let them win. They try to use psychology on you and make you think that there's something wrong with you because you feel that way. Don't let them do that. They're full of shit. If there's something wrong with you, you keep going to doctor until you figure out what it is, because half the time they're just guessing anyway. But I'm rambling on now. This was here he is. Wait, here we go. Maybe I can get him back on. Thank you, Nick. It's good to see you here. Yep, he disappeared again. So, but y'all got the gist of it. I guess I'm going to go ahead and let y'all go. Y'all stay tuned for Shauna and Jay Dillinger tonight. Jay Dillinger in Australia. It's going to be at 8 o'clock. Yes, 8 o'clock our time, 12:30 p.m. his time. And he's going to come on and tell y'all what he's got planned for Australia. So y'all don't want to miss that. And I love all y'all. Talk to y'all later. You have a great day.